Hello, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to Tunisia, Elgin. It is absolutely spectacularly beautiful here. And I thought it was a good spot to record a video about the situation that the Trump administration are in, where they have a terrible choice to make in order to move forward in this conflict with Iran. So let's discuss the options. Option number one, that is Trump proclaims victory. Well, he already done that 12 times, but I mean, negotiate some kind of ceasefire with Iran where they stop bombing Iran and Israel as well. They need to get them on board and agree to open the Strait of Hormuz, and maybe they can get something else out of that negotiation. But I'm not sure how much the Iranians are ready to give. That option is bad for the Trump administration because it, of course, fails their main objective, which was to, number one, prevent Iran from ever getting the nuclear bomb. The enriched uranium is still there. Enough, it's calculated to make 10 nuclear weapons. The regime is still there. They have decapitated, they killed Ali Khamenei, but there is a new supreme leader, and the regime hasn't changed. And also, I would say they have really motivated Iranians to actually build the nuclear weapons to prevent these strikes in the future. They also leave it when Iran has proved that they can do asymmetric warfare and close the Strait of Hormuz, choking off oil supply for the world, raising oil prices tremendously and causing a lot of economic pains for all the countries hosting different American bases. They even put out a tool booth in the Strait of Hormuz, friendly nations that already, well, the rumor is that they are paying $2 million and then ships can pass through. So they have proven that they have control over that. Not a great strategic outcome from this conflict. Option number two is a very risky one, but that is naturally boots on the ground. The objective to put boots on the ground from the American perspective would be to ensure that they get hold of the enriched uranium to prevent these nuclear weapons and to open the Strait of Hormuz, meaning landing troops on the coastline. I know there has been a lot of talk in the media to land troops in Karg Island, but for me that doesn't make much military sense. The Iranians know that the US can stop oil exporting anytime they want, otherwise by bombing the facility or by literally seizing the ships. The irony is that of all the countries in the Persian Gulf, only Iran is still exporting oil via the Strait of Hormuz. The other ones are blocked. That's amazing, isn't it? So, what will they do? I believe, and especially after the speech that Trump held, that they are now preparing for putting boots on the ground. They have definitely made all the preparation from a military perspective. The cargo planes and manpower has been flown, shuttle traffic from the US to bases in the Middle East. So the plans are definitely being drawn up. Exactly how and when, we don't know, but it will probably be pretty soon. And I do believe that's the most likely outcome. And that is naturally a great escalation. And then we don't know how the Iranians will respond. Because even if the US and Israeli confirm that this is a very limited ground offensive, we have no interest of changing the regime. From Tehran's perspective, naturally, now you have foreign troops on your soil and you would see it as existential. Of course, you would see it as a way to get away the regime and you will fight accordingly. Meaning, there's a big risk that oil facilities and gas facilities in the Persian Gulf will be attacked. And they will do other ways to asymmetrically make sure that the pain is really high and naturally try to inflict as many casualties as possible on American and maybe Israeli troops that come there. And that's what I mean, that the Trump administration now have a terrible choice to make. And this is naturally, they put themselves in this situation by, not planning it correctly. And some people would claim, even by just canceling the Iran nuclear deal that Trump did during his first term, we started to go towards these options. That since Iran then speed up the enrichment of uranium, naturally, sooner or later, that would lead to an armed conflict if not a new agreement could be reached. So we see, the future will be interesting. But yes, if troops land in Iran, then oil markets are gonna go crazy. And we know that Iran will respond in a very, very tough way. Well, it looks like the wind is telling me to end this video. I hope you learned something, and we shall see which choice the Trump administration takes. Until then, ciao!